So it's a very advantageous community for me to hang my hat in, so to speak, which basically, I mean, is what I've done. Terraria is how I got partnered. Terraria is how we have 12 million views on the channel. Terraria is the only reason I'm able to do this for a living, basically, because I've hung my hat on Terraria. Because of, you know, decisions that I've made over multiple years. How many hours I spent in Terraria, not only streaming Terraria, but making other content in different ways, interacting with people in different ways across the Terraria community. That's really what you need to do if you want to break out. Again, I don't really like talking about this stuff because it's mundane. Interesting to a few, but not actually useful for many. This is when we usually talk about this stuff on EAY. I suppose I brought it up by saying that we want more channel views. If you guys want to help out, extra tweet, hit the click to tweet button. Send a tweet out saying that you're enjoying me playing Terraria today. You're enjoying this 1 HP run. Yeah, 1.3.6. Yeah, I know. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be pretty huge. Ah, damn it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was fucking screwed there. Yeah, this is looking good. We just need to fill in some holes on the top and bottom. Oh, Terraria has almost 200 at the moment. Yeah, it's kind of such is life where I'm not even the top Terraria streamer. I mean, a bigger streamer can just kind of muscle me out whenever they want to get on. So to sum it up, I appreciate the advice. You guys are the best. Okay, I'm gonna make some more frostburn arrows, I think. Nice. That's really good. 1 hour is huge. Would you stream Terraria likes? Oh, you mean like Starbound? I guess is what you're saying. Yeah, totally. I have done already, I think. I played a couple different Terraria likes. I need to try Dig or Die. Is a game that came out recently. I need to go get some more ice. Yeah. You can only get 3 different types of ores, Waza. So you probably have adamantite on your world. You will never get titanium on that world. You only have 3 different types of ores at a time. You will not get titanium. The only way you can do is you switch worlds and then break some more altars. And that's not what we're talking about, Ryu. Okay, listen. You Fallout 76 nerd. Oh, Ryu, I don't know if you saw in the Discord, I put a straw poll up asking people if they wanted me to continue streaming Fallout 76, and they said no. So, Crate's gonna be both of those. That's true. I don't know that I'll be playing. Don't know if I'll be playing any more Fallout 76 on stream, really. Bow, 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 now. Yeah. So, rip F76. FF76. Yeah, just from crates. Okay. Well, we got some ice blocks. That's nice, right? I feel the same for a different reason. What's that, Chuck? What do you feel the same about? All right, ice torches into my ice arrows. Need to buy some more torches as well. No. Wait, no. Crap. I have plenty of arrows. Oh, wait. I have plenty of torches, too. Whoopsies. At least this will give us plenty of frostburn arrows. We have a little bit more ice left. Bow now now now. I love that. Bow now now now. My life is bow now now now. Okay, this is a little bit messed up, but for Fallout 76, they didn't put in patch notes. So I've been thinking about that, Jock. The what people have been calling the stealth patch more. I talked about it a little bit, and sort of formed my opinion on it kind of early. As I've been thinking about it more, oh shit. I don't think Bethesda is trying to hide anything from us. I don't see any reason to hide anything. The more I've looked at it, the more I've kind of gone into it. God damn it. And thought about it for myself and read what other people are saying and stuff like that. I actually think that the changes are very minor. So they're not a big deal really. Them experimenting with stuff is not really a problem. I think it's fine. Them nerfing the workshops. I mean, it was basically what they did. Them changing the workshops. I don't really care. Not a big deal. Ah, crap. Obviously, they made to. It doesn't make sense not to tell us. They didn't. So like, if you're a significant other is at work, okay, you know she's there at work, and then they go to Starbucks and get coffee. You shouldn't start a fight with them when they get back because they didn't tell you they went to Starbucks. You get what I'm saying? It's sort of nonsensical to get angry at Bethesda for changing things that they felt like they were going to change. Honestly, if Bethesda said, fuck you, we're going to change whatever we want, and we don't necessarily need to tell you. Fuck you, I can do what I want. Oh okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. Wow. Okay. Wrecked. So I don't... It would be nice if they told us about things, but what was the problem that they didn't tell us about things? That they're not being open and communicative enough? We don't know how to develop a game. Why not? Why post patch notes and not get full info? Did you see the full change log that another person did, Jock? Like the actual, like he broke down the code changes. Did you actually go and see that? Because if you went and saw that, they added things for DLC during that patch. Why wouldn't they tell us about that? Because it's not out yet. Why would they not necessarily include absolutely every single change to their patch notes? Because they're fucking busy. It's the guy who's making the changes is not the guy who's writing the patch note list. They're not the same person. The guy who's writing the patch note list is a secretary. Yeah, he just wrote up the patch note list. He forgot some shit. Did you also see that they corrected it? Right afterwards? People are complaining for no reason right now about that. Okay? Stop. Stop complaining about babyish things. It was like a 33% change, which sounds significant, but really isn't. It's not a whole lot of people use the workshops anyway. And there is a typo bug on the fusion cores. This is the nylon bag thing again for Fallout 76. There is a very vocal minority of people who are on kind of a tirade to get angry at Bethesda because they're bored. This is happening everywhere right now in the gaming industry. People are just wanting to get angry for no reason. Had this been 3 years ago and it'd be Fallout 4, they would still be complaining about the same thing, but everyone would be ignoring them as they should do. Fallout 76 has a ton of bugs. I'm just talking in general here. I think you really should not buy Fallout 76 if you were thinking about it because of how buggy it is. It's just got a lot of crashes, a lot of issues. It's just not worked out. It's not fleshed out right now. But minimum viable product is something that we've had for a really long time. We're in a situation right now where we should be upset about blue screens, crashing, major game-breaking bugs. And Reddit is complaining about workshops getting nerfed. You see how it doesn't make sense? They just want something to complain about. Don't get caught up in their bandwagon. It's really easy to do. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. It's because as complexity increases, so does frequency of bugs. That's just basically what it's like. And Bethesda has some really complex games. I mean, the fact that you can literally build things by hand in 76, I mean, that's the same thing with Fallout 4. It had tons of bugs on a release as well. I don't think it... I'm not sure about the crashes. I don't ever remember me having very many crashes. Actually, I do remember some game-breaking bugs, though, happening. But the bandwagon is really serious right now on this kind of these issues. Like, so the Bethesda security link, you may have heard about that. Oh man, what a big deal. How huge was it? Such a bad thing that Bethesda allowed, so many of their customers to get their security breached. Okay, fucking nobody. Literally no one had any information lost. there was, I mean, it's the security breach lasted for about 45 minutes, and about 112 people had their reports seen, or it was possible to see their reports. 140 people, 120 people, something like that. And of those 140 people, 65 of those people in that group included in their customer support ticket their proof of purchase and their name. And that's all. No one's addresses, no one's credit card information, nothing like that. And the internet exploded about how Bethesda had fucked up, how they're going to get sued. No, they're not. How there's going to be legal recourse. No, there's not. There's going to be some... This is going to be the death of Bethesda. You know, I mean, honestly, if we want to kill Bethesda, we're trying. We're doing our best, I guess. Just making shit up, basically. You posted a link about that in the Discord? That's good. Did you make my SFX yet? No, somebody, I haven't. Did you hit me up on Discord? I'm sorry, man. I should have done that already. Do you want me to give you one? Did you pick one already? Everyone just wants to be on a bandwagon right now. Well, not even everyone. Actually, a vocal minority wants to be on a bandwagon. If you go around and you actually look on the places where these things are being perpetuated, like on Reddit, for example, it's really the same names over and over again. I don't know what they're getting out of it. I guess they're just having fun because people are so gullible and willing to be on this wagon. I guess because suddenly gamers have changed their mind about minimum viable product, even though we've been buying early access games for the past 5 years willy-nilly and not caring. I mean, literally buying games that never get completed, and there's no recourse for us at all. Like if someone screws you over on Kickstarter, happy birthday, honey. Ultra! Then there's nothing you can do. You just eat it. Just bite the bullet on that one. And I mean, that's how game companies have started operating, because it's been what we've been encouraging them to do. Are we going to get over that? Probably not. Really, this started with pre-orders, in my mind, where people are willing to pay for things that are unfinished. And I don't like doing that. It's sort of dumb. I would prefer, personally, that the games be finished before they get released, so I have a better experience overall. But I understand that other people don't feel that way. They want to get their hands on the product as soon as they can, so they can be at the cutting edge, they can be there at the launch, etc., blah, blah, blah. Which does degrade game quality in a way, but also you get the advantage of being able to be impactful on development. For example, now, if you have, like, you know, something to say to Bethesda about how the workshops are being made or how they're set up or whatever, if you have input on how Battlefield 5 should be doing their guns or whatever, because it's a minimum viable product and they tend to have teams working on the game well past launch, it's more likely that your suggestion and your input will be taken seriously by members of the development team. Wow, this is a great place to get HoloMix, apparently. And that is an advantage. Previously, a game would be developed in private, released, and that would be it. Didn't matter how you felt about the game. Didn't matter if it had a game-breaking bug. Didn't matter if it crashed a desktop on certain builds. No one cared. No one gave a shit. It's just how it was. Enjoy the next edition. Knight's Tale 2. There you go. You made Knight's Tale 1, didn't like it, don't care. Did something wrong with it? No feedback. We made it in studio. We are the game developers. You play the games. That's it. End of story. So there is some advantages to the culture that we have of a minimum viable product, of a pre-release culture, a pre-order culture, because it allows us to be more impactful on our favorite video games and have, you know, be part of the cutting edge of players as they grow through their world of WoW, Destiny, Battlefield 5, whatever it is, and then whatever changes they do, because so many game development teams now make their game and then they continue working on that. And that really is something that did not happen before. It didn't. Once you were done with the game, you want to start working on your expansion pack, sure, but I mean, you weren't just going to give free content out. You weren't going to make anything. There's no free LC. Crap. That's nice. Man, have we been getting that many souls, actually? Yeah, if they had, so Max is saying if they had put a beta tag on the, hey Dino, what's up? If they put a beta tag on Fallout 76, it would have been better for people in general. I agree with that. Good night, Marcus. Have a good sleep, man. Sorry about starting the stream so late. I agree that it would have been a better experience in general for everybody, because with the beta tag, people would be like, okay, I understand. I'm having these problems. I'm having crashes. We're getting bugs, but it's a beta. And you can kind of keep falling back on that every time there's an issue. Even if you paid $60 for the game, hey, it's a beta game. Stop playing it until it's out of beta. If they had just kept the beta tag on the game, they could have had a lot more leeway to deal with people who don't like the minimum viable product thing, or wanting to jump on the bandwagon of it's very easy to hate on X. we do this right? Yeah, this should be a huge spawn right here. I need to get water candles. What time is it? 9 p.m.? Okay, we can go fight Skelly Bob, maybe. Is this like training for a new type of speedrun? No, it's definitely not. Oh, look, we got the Illuminati. Like, I didn't realize. I was hoping to get one of those. Man, the mimics have been very kind to me today. Okay, I need, yes, Jester arrows. We're going to want high-speed projectiles. I think I have plenty of stars. I do, yes. Let's see if I can make some more. Oh, I can make some Ichor arrows, too. Those are really nice. Swapping them out is kind of annoying, though. Okay, we're going to, wait. What time is it? No, we're not even there yet. Shit. I was thinking it was a totally different time. I read the time wrong. Derp. Let's keep working on this. How many souls do we have, I wonder? Let's see. Oh, gosh. This is a clusterfuck, I tell you what. I'm going to regret this later, I get the feeling, but... Shards. Simoneras. Need a better summon if I can. Kill some spiders, I think. God, I have so much wood on me, too. Okay. It's kind of frustrating, honestly. The everything that's going on right now in the gaming industry. It's everyone's faking it. It's the thing. They're just faking it to get on the wagon with no real experience. I mean, people played the Fallout 76 beta for like literally a couple hours. Many of them were level 20. That's like 10 hours of play max. And it's a terrible game. It's one of the worst games ever. It's a buggy mess. It really is a buggy mess. The gameplay is bad. It's devoid of X. The no NPC thing is a great thing. I love that, because if you've actually played 76, you know there's a ton of NPCs. In Fallout 76, there's actually more voice lines than in any other Fallout game ever. More recorded voice lines than any other Fallout game ever. Now, I'm not saying that just voice lines equates to storyline or something like that, or quality, but it certainly equates to NPCs. I mean, non-playing characters. Whose voice lines are they? They're not your characters. Your characters didn't say anything. Fucking bats. I'm glad you're liking somebody. Can you hit me up on Discord? On Fallout 76 also. I guess I'm not playing any more Fallout 76. I took a vote in the community and you guys said no, so I'll find some other stuff to play. We gave Fallout 76 a good try. No, like, if I were to play Terraria for 4 hours or Fallout 76 for 4 hours, I would have a third of the view count, the live actual clicks. Just how it is. Wait for next patch at least. Well, I'm gonna be falling behind in that case. Maybe we need to start a new character or something. We've done a lot of the things that we want to do in 76, really. We killed the Scorch Beast Queen multiple times. Haven't crashed the server yet. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fun game. I enjoyed it a lot too, personally. I think it's great. I had a lot of fun with it. I mean, if you feel that way, Dutch, make sure you go vote. Explain to me that... Oh, hold on. The reason games were expensive was because of the hardware they're printed on. But now digital games being $60 and physical being $60 makes no sense for me, especially when on console. The disc itself is only some of the game, and you still need to digitally download the rest, even when the game is only 20 gigs. So the price point being $60 is a point of contention for you? I'm surprised that game companies haven't increased the price, honestly, because it's been $60 since I was a kid. I'm surprised it's not more now. I guess they're making money in microtransactions and stuff. I don't think a price point is a problem. When you pay $60 for a video game, it's a new game, right? So what are you really paying for? Are you actually paying for the game, or are you paying to get it early? When you go to the gas station and you buy yourself a Twinkie, the Twinkie is more expensive than if you were to buy it at Walmart. Why? Convenience. That's it. If real video gamers out there, you guys out there, I don't mean to say real video gamers, many video gamers out there, they don't buy $60 games. They don't need to. Oh, hello, rubies. It's not necessary. Especially single player games. You don't have to do that. There's no reason to buy new games. Just wait. They go on sale. So it's not that the games actually cost $60. The games only cost $60 to those who are impatient. That's all. That's all it is. You want that experience, you got to pay for it. Oh, fuck. Jeez. I don't think $60 has anything to do with hardware or anything to do with how much it costs to make it. It's more than it costs. It's shooting high because it's new. That's all. I waited to buy CSGO long enough where it went free to play. That's how you should do it. That's how it should be. Gaming should be a cheap hobby. You make it expensive for yourself if it's expensive. Never pay $60 for a game. I would never encourage you to do that. Man, $30 max for a game. Like, yeah, Humble Bundle is a great example of wait for it to go on sale, because Humble Bundle is fucking killer, man. You can earn money by just being patient, by having patience. So is the $60 price point on any game a problem? No, I don't think it is. I think if it was $120, still wouldn't be a problem. Too expensive for you? Just wait. It'll go on sale. I'm waiting for somebody to hike that shit up to 80. Yeah, I feel like that's coming. I guess they supplement it with DLC and stuff like that nowadays. But man, people are impatient. I want to say dumb, but it's not that they're dumb. They know what they're doing. They're willing to pay 60. They're just impatient is all. They want to get in on it. It's kind of and I guess we're coming back to the bandwagon effect, where when one person does something, other people are more likely to do it. So John, my buddy, he bought Fallout 76 for $60. I want to play with John. He's a cool guy. He's been my friend for years. I'm gonna pay $60 for Fallout 76. Well, fuck you, John. You just ruin it for everybody. Take a chill pill, all right? Don't. And I guess I also jumped on the wagon with John because, you know, I'm willing to pay $60 as well. I have the money for it. I have the budget for it, apparently. And then I did it. I should have just waited. Should have let John beta test for me. Now, I personally am in a different position. I try to consider things a bit differently because I want to look at new releases and stuff like that. So I end up spending way more on video games than I ever have in my life doing this job. At least that was my rationale for why I purchased a $60 Fallout 76. I played Fallout 4 in release. I'm a big fan of the Fallout series. Played a lot of Fallout on the channel in general. I thought it would go over well with people just as a thing that I was, oh god, doing. Because of that, my previous experience with the other Fallout games, didn't really, but you know, gave it a shot. I'm just blocking this in so that nothing spawns up here. What's up, Bob the Log? How you doing today? Oop. This has been going well while I've been ranting about things. Oof. Hello, sir. May I talk to you about our Lord and Savior, Frostburn arrows? Frostburn arrows are really easy to make, very valuable. Personally, I played like $5 for Terraria. I played it for 3,500 hours. And that's really how gaming should be. You should buy a game for a price, and then you should get years of entertainment out of it. That's how it really should be. If you're finding yourself only playing your games for 8 hours, maybe you're making the wrong game choices. Fuck. Maybe you're not in the right genre. Maybe there's another genre out there that's better for you. You've been playing a lot of first-person shooters, RPGs, playing a lot of story-based games, playing other things, and you're only playing them for 8 hours. Maybe find a different game, because you should put 100 hours into a good game. That's how I feel. Like, if I don't get 100 hours in a game, it probably was a bad game. Not that it was actually a bad game, but it was a bad game for me. Yeah, Elitas, 4K hours in CK2. Like, holy shit. That's how it should be. CK2, maybe not a great example because that bitch is expensive. You can get it on sale, mine, but yeah, there's lots of good free games out there, too. Lots of good developers who were posting games entirely for free on websites, for example, like Congregate, that have put years of development time into their games, and you can just play them for free. They earn their money off merchandise and ad revenue. You know what? Fuck you guys, then. I'm not going in there. I'll just TP back on when I want to. I should probably block all of this off. God dang it. Oh my god, really? This would cause more problems. That feels bad. Almost have 1K hours in Factorio. Haven't put that many hours into a game ever. Maybe a while. See, 1K hours is huge. 1K hours, you got your money's worth. Oh gosh. Yeah, I mean, that is a mark of a great game for you. And you don't have to be like me. You can be different. You can just, you know, do little gaming stints. It really depends on your willingness to spend, basically. Like, how much does $60 mean to you? Not a lot? Okay, then. It's you can burn your money as you desire. It's your money, after all. I'm not going to shame you for being that pre-order guy, for being the guy who buys all the in-game store stuff. And it certainly does encourage developers to do that as they get your money, and it kind of hurts me because I'm not into that kind of thing. But you should do what you like with your money. That's how it should. I just jumped into that. That's how it should be. Like, I would never want to tell anybody you're ruining the game industry because you pre-ordered. Even though I feel that way, it's not really true. The gaming industry is what it is because of people buying games. So just because I have a different spending habit than someone else doesn't make me right and them wrong. Keep that in mind, guys. I know that's a hard thing to keep. Really. 59 days on League of Legends. Crap, I don't know how many days I've spent on League. Too many. Hey, Mimic. I don't think this one can drop me across necklace, annoyingly. And you know, that kind of brings me back to the bandwagon thing, where people like to shit on other people because they like different things. It's okay to not like things, but don't be a dick about it, things you don't like.
Can't tell me how to spend my money.
Hey, Brute. Hey, thanks for the 2,000 bits. Holy shit, man. Thanks a ton. Guys, I'm going to be spending about 500 buccarinos to go to PAX South. We're getting a hotel. We bought the tickets already. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have to buy food and stuff like that while we're there. So, yeah, I have a tip goal, probably. A bit goal and a tip goal up to make 500 buccarinos before, I think January 18th is day one of PAX, just to help me pay for that kind of thing, because this is actually the first time I'm ever going to a kind of gaming convention for business. So, okay. So thanks for that, Brute. I'm bringing that in particular because that 20 bucks is going to go a long way to helping me do that. Thanks, man. It means a lot. I mean, enjoy the badge that you get for being a bit boy. Oh, please. 2,400 hours on Skyrim. Nice. It's amazing. Oh, yeah, mods is an interesting thing, huh? I love that Bethesda has encouraged modders in lots of different ways to help out on their game, because there is nobody who works harder than a guy with passion. And that's sort of a thing that we've seen throughout gaming communities, is that when a player of the game is passionate about that game, they can get an insane amount of work done. And it kind of seemingly puts the companies to shame, because they have not spent that much time working on the game, honestly. Like, have they spent 4,000 hours playing the game? Probably the lead developer has not. Probably the lead developer, like the head guy in charge of development, the guy who says, you do this, you do that, yes, we're making this decision, yes, we're releasing on this day, he probably hasn't played the game at all. Effectively, not at all. Maybe he's played it for a couple hours. Maybe he's, like, you know, goofed around a bit on it. But does he play it like us? Does this CEO guy, head of management guy, play a video game like you and I do? No, they don't. That's just not the case. I wish they did, because they'd probably make better decisions, but they're more of a business-oriented group, you know? So they're going to make choices that aren't necessarily the best for the game or the state of the game. They're just going to do whatever their investors do, or what they feel is best from a managerial standpoint, which isn't inherently incorrect. There's no problem with that. There's a reason you hire a manager to do a manager's job, but it kind of does hurt us as gamers. Those are the people making decisions, because I want a gamer making decisions about games. Like a real, oh my god, that almost hit me. I have tit armor though. A real gamer actually making the decisions would make me more comfortable with a gaming purchase. And it's hard to know if a studio is really full of gamers or not, or they're just in it for the big bucks, you know? Because gaming is a venture capitalist industry right now. There's so many people who are investing in video gaming, and they see it as a massively growing market, and they want to make the cash there, so they're throwing ducats in there, throwing the money in there, and they don't necessarily need to know anything about gaming. They're just trying to trust some. Oh, fucking, that was so easy. They're just trying to trust. There's Skeletron down, boys. They're just trying to trust the dudes who've been doing it. Telltale is a great example of this. To keep doing it and do it right, and that's it. They're good to go. Here's a fucking $1 billion. Make your Telltale game. Oh, actually, we changed our decision. Someone team will hype. Oh yeah, that would be nice. There's a bunch of stuff in here that'll be cool. Probably gonna die though. Oh my god, look at this picture. Got him. We'll need those bones. Should we get Obsidian Shield, boys? Get the mechanic. Yeah, that's what I really want. Yeah. Let's see if we can find her. Be careful of these freaking spikes. Is there anything else I want in here? Take these beds. This will be useful. Oh, took damage. Ah, fuck. Okay, we should. Ah, dang it. There's a alchemy table there. Infinite smooth granite. Yeah, we need to get the mechanic there. I should put a bed over there, so I can keep going down in there and keep dying, because it's gonna take a lot of deaths, I think. I'm gonna put my beds in my piggy. Let me go over there. I'll put it down again. Let's sell that. Dangerousness potions might be good. I think I have some, don't I? Yeah. And we need these candles as well. Bombs will be useful. Bones will be necessary for summons. Oh, I have a black lens. Oh, 2 black lenses. Holy shit. Crazy. Alchemy table is always nice, yep. Just use a life crystal, Kappa. I don't know what happened. What made you want to go to PAX? Clowntown pushed me into it, partially. Other friends are going as well. Ox is going. Xenogami's going. I mean, it's something I was going to do anyway, really. I felt like, yeah, I'm going to go put my bed over there. I've been focused on doing channel stuff, making content on the channel. Really, I had a 5-year plan when starting streaming. 3.5 years ago, I said to myself, okay, in 5 years, I'm gonna try this streaming thing out part-time, and I'm gonna be a full-time streamer at some point during the 5 years, at the end of the 5 years maybe, and see what the status is, see how much actually I'm earning, see how much is actually going to my bank account, et cetera, et cetera. And then at that point, I'll make my decision whether I want to do this job for a living. Now, 3.5 years later, I think 2 years ago, I became a partnered streamer. 2.5 years ago, I want to say, 1.5 years of doing part-time every single day for literally 1.5 years in a row. I decided that, yes, this is working out, and I want to try to do this full-time. So I quit my job, became a full-time streamer, and I've been kind of coasting on that. Just working with it, seeing what's up, kind of learning new things constantly. Honestly, constantly. It is such a ever-evolving and changing market, and there's a lot going on. It's worth the stream dream. We're doing it. Like it was such a big moment to say, hey, I quit at work. It was pretty liberating, and also, I mean, worrisome, because you guys could all drop off the face of the earth at any point. That's just how it is. Fucking dead stream. Let's go. And I wish I was more successful. Obviously, no one is ever as hard on me as I am on me. You know what I mean? I always want to be doing more. Always want to be putting more content out. Always want to be getting more X, Y, and Z. Always earn $1 million. Let's go. Every single day, let's earn $1 million. You know, more subs than Ninja. Why isn't this working? Maybe because the background walls aren't good enough. Yeah, I think I need to remove and replace the background walls here for just the work. And I'm gonna continue on that. Will I make the decision to stop streaming at some point? It's possible. If I come to a conclusion that, hey, streaming on Twitch not really working out, let's pursue through some other methods where I can continue being in the video gaming industry while not necessarily being on Twitch, or if I'm quitting Twitch to only do YouTube, or some other thing pops up and I'm gonna do that. They were rolling with the punches, basically. I'm gonna try to do what makes me most successful, that gets me most eyeballs, most +1 views. That's what it's all about. That's why Extra 20 Tweet is so good, because you guys can help me out on Twitter, and Twitter is a great way to diversify my portfolio by just having people who follow me around on different things. I need to start an Instagram too. I'm terrible about taking pictures. I'm terrible about doing vlogs, and that's something that I really want to do more often. I'm wanting to do daily vlogs. Lots of YouTubers are super successful with their daily vlogs, and my daily vlogs on any vlogs I've done on YouTube have been super successful for me as well. Just people have just watched them a lot, and they're frankly low effort stuff. It's like really stuff like this that is put on vlogs where I just talk about whatever I want. 40-year-old badger quit streaming, opens up own game testing business where he and his workers make games better by actually testing them. I see that. Yeah, some things like that I'm down with. let's do it. I'm willing to branch out and try new stuff because, man, getting in at the start of a new idea is really where it's at. Early adopter privilege is real. If I was on Twitch, fuck, at the start of it, would I be the biggest streamer? Maybe. I would certainly be bigger than I am now, just because of when I started and what the competition is like. That's why I feel like I need to find an area in the market that has demand and is not being supplied, and then fulfill that demand. That's how it works for me in my mind. That's how what my research and what my experience has showed me. Find something that is not being done, and do that thing. It's very hard to find that. You need to be a subject matter expert to find that. You need to be really in-depth in the community to find exactly what they're missing, what they're looking for. Because you need to know what they need before they know what they need, and then fulfill that. It's the American dream, right? So it's if you're not willing to branch out, you're going to have a hard time. Take bank that gold? We don't need no stinking gold. We're fine. 41 gold, what's going to happen? Okay, you're right. Just kidding. Let's put this shit away. I'll piggy bank, all right? Not because you said so, because I decided. Hey, Beatrix, how you doing today? How'd you like the hat? Are we looking for anything in particular? We have the alchemy station, right? Yeah. The witching table would be nice. I can actually just buy one if I wanted to. From old witch doctor now, I think. Actually, do I have to kill one mech boss or something? Ah, nice. Water candle. Oh, okay. Back when I played League, and even though they're no longer play competitively at all, they have consistent audience. Sometimes they're signed for hours and still draw in more viewers. That's because of how the Broad page works. It's just how it is. And it's, I mean, I'm not upset about that as a reality. It's understandable as a reality. Those who are established will continue. The rich get richer. You have to really do a breakout thing. I'm doing good, Blob. It's good to see you, man. You have to break out. Blob, who is it that did the 1 hour 30-minute run? It wasn't Blob. Just kidding. It was somebody else on Expert. I did a sweet run. I need to watch it. Who was it that did that again, Max? Max was telling me about it. Captain Doofus is who did. Okay. Sorry, Blob. Got you confused for a second. That's a Skeletron spawner. Hey, 2 TP potions. Is it okay if I hard dupe these guys? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I need to go watch that run really badly before I do anything. See what he did different. It's nice to have people working out the meta for me, so that we can get a sub 1 hour 30-minute time on Moonlord. Hey, nice. What I was looking for. With a solar eclipse, nice. That's amazing. I'm not sure about that question, Logi. What is... Ah, crap. Can we really put a reasonable 105 expert Moonlord? Yeah, man. That'll be crazy. 1 hour Moonlord is what we're looking at? 65-minute Moonlord? That's some intense shit right there. All right, I think it's time for another 3-minute break. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it very much. Thanks for supporting me. You could support any of the streamer, and you're doing me. You're doing me. Okay. You're supporting me, so I appreciate that very much. Stay motivated. That's the most important thing. If you're motivated, you can do anything. Stay awesome because you know you're awesome. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes or less, okay?